This is an exciting time to be around the Kenyan music scene.
There's nobody like Sauti Sol. Like if you mention Sauti Sol, you cannot reference somebody else that looks or sounds or feels like them.
Sauti Sol deserve this, signing to Universal Music Group, signing to Africa Creative Agency, because they've done their part.
They've been there for a long time, so they understand the industry, they understand the game.
It gives us hope as young people, even as young creatives, that it's possible.
They're taking Kenyan music to the world.
There's been a lot of questions about Sauti Sol's new move, to Africa Creative Agency and Universal Music Group. Maybe, Colin, you could just start by introducing yourself. You're not a stranger in Kenya, in Africa, and Africa Creative Agency has been running for quite some time. Maybe you can also explain to us, who is Africa Creative Agency, what have you guys been doing, and what's the plan with Sauti Sol?
We focus on everything from musicians to producers to songwriters, to actors, sports stars, esports, all across the gamut, photographers, producers, a long list of talent is what we focus on. We're here in Nairobi, we're in Joburg, and in Lagos. And we have an office in Los Angeles where this company actually, funny enough, started here in Nairobi. It's funny enough, the concept and the idea for ACA was born on someone's kitchen floor in Nairobi on a Sunday afternoon after brunch. We started with one of our first clients that was an East Africa-based client out of this region. So we are very thankful to East Africa and Kenya for that beginning.
I want to just jump to Sauti Sol, and I have a question each for one of you. Maybe we'll start with you, Bien. How you guys are feeling about this?
We have been in negotiation with Universal for the last 3 years. And in the end of 2018, because at the time we were going through a shift of management, we also decided to flip the coin and start a new page. So we met up with Colin. Colin has been doing a lot of great work in the continent, as he said earlier. And through Colin and talking to Sipo from Universal South Africa, who is the head of Universal in Africa, we managed to finally close in on a deal that had been going on for 3 years of back and forth.
I've been a fan for a long time. So the opportunity to work with them when that came, it was an incredible honor for me personally to look at what the guys had done in the last 11 years and where we can now take it to the rest of the world.
So we signed an artist deal with Universal, but the deal was tailor-made for Sauti Sol because we are not a greenfield act. We've been in the game for 11 years officially. Unofficially, we are like footballers, where we never say how long we've been.
It wasn't kind of a boilerplate deal. It was built around visuals, built around touring, built around making a world-class record that we could amplify in many territories. It was built around a relationship with the European Universal and them in line from day one, and also North America. So it took us a while to get it done. We actually got it done at Sankara at the hotel. We all had to get together in a room and get it done. So it's a unique opportunity to bring a brand new model to the region.
The great thing even with this deal is, well, most of the time when you get signed to a major, you get, they dictate the kind of music that you should do. But in this case, that wasn't the case. So they know how capable we are. They know we are already mature artists, and they just want us to be ourselves in the music. And that's what we did with this album, which is a great thing.
The relationship is not one of it's not like any previous relationship that's happened in Kenya between a major record label and a Kenyan artist. And we've seen in the past that a lot of Kenyan artists get swallowed in the whole thing of being signed to a major. This deal is one which Sauti Sol came in also with a lot to bring on the table. So it's a deal that's tailor-made to our specifications, and it's going to take Kenyan music to the next level.
We signed this February, a year ago. We didn't really say anything to anyone because we felt that the music should talk. We feel like a lot of people sign stuff and then it's a whole bunch of hoopla and then nothing happens afterwards, right? We've seen that on the continent. So we were very focused on making sure that the first conversation we had with you, with the consumers, would be the music.
And we've recorded an album. The album is called Midnight Train. We are excited about the album. I hope you guys will be just as excited.
The album will be released in May this year. That's May 22nd, if I'm not wrong. And recording this under Universal gave us the opportunity to collaborate with so many different kinds of producers and musicians, songwriters, and include as many people as we can in the music to get the best out of it. And having Universal really helped us do that. So for example, we had a producer from the States called Arie Harris, who came and did a couple of tracks in the album.
Arie Harris, who is a multi-Grammy winning producer, has worked with everyone from Michael Jackson to Usher to her to Chris Brown, agreed to come down to South Africa and work with the boys for almost a month. And it was an incredible experience of skill transfer, and he really got behind what the guys wanted to do.
Of course, we were involved as the four of us in the whole process.
Our job is a very simple job, to be there to help them think through the process and to give them the tools they need to be successful. That's really what, at the end of the day, management is. It isn't my idea. It is their idea that we then help make bigger and better and make sure that it's positioned globally.
When it comes to collaboration with artists, we have Madjozi in the album. We have Burna Boy in the album. We have who else? We have Arie in the album. We have Soweto Gospel Choir in the album, and others that are still coming to be within the next few weeks. Yeah.
I think it's funny because the same songs that the guys sang in the lawn when Sipo came down acoustically, when you guys had all the songs you had written acoustically, are the same songs that are on the album. There was no Universal. Sipo, who I consider a really great A&R guy, his thing was, do you. I like you. I didn't come here to change you. I just came here to put some gas in the car. Yeah. And so that was a great experience.
Exactly. Yeah.